behind the Pulsetto Lite well, and the truth is that, more than a magical solution, it represents something different. A technical, discreet, and genuinely plausible approach to bringing more balance to anyone living with constant tension, anxiety, or restless nights. I remember the moment I started wondering if it was actually possible to remind the body that it can relax, without pills, without teas, without forcing yourself into routines that don't fit your lifestyle. Modern life pushes us past midnight, drowning us in deadlines, notifications, and thoughts that refuse to slow down. The Pulsetto Lite emerges in the middle of this chaos as a kind of programmed pause, a moment that exists only for you to reset your nervous system. From a technical standpoint, what it does makes sense. The Pulsetto Lite stimulates, non-invasively, the vagus nerve through gentle electrical impulses delivered by electrodes that make contact on both sides of the neck at the same time. Its technology allows you to adjust the intensity via the app and choose sessions between 4 and 20 minutes, depending on the program. This gives a sense of control and flexibility. You set the pace according to what your body needs. The device is light, almost like a discreet band or collar, and comes with a conductive gel tube for proper skin contact, a USB-C cable, and a user guide. The battery usually lasts about a week with daily use. This design, lightweight, portable, straightforward, already shifts the comparison with common solutions. Medication, herbal blends, supplements, or relaxation practices like meditation or yoga, all of which are valid but demand discipline, time, and often a quiet environment you don't always have. Pulsetto Lite offers something more direct. You put it on, turn it on, and let it work. There's no need to learn how to meditate or reorganize your life around a new habit. Of course, the price, or the uncertainty of investing in a wellness gadget, can feel like a barrier. But when I compare it with ongoing alternatives, sessions, treatments, recurring purchases, or even the silent cost of accumulated stress and poor sleep, the investment takes on a different weight, almost as something that pays for itself in quality of life over time. It's natural to question whether it really works. The honest answer is that, like any tool for emotional or physical balance, results vary depending on consistency, sensitivity, and individual expectations. Vagus nerve stimulation aims to activate the parasympathetic system, the part responsible for rest, digestion, and recovery. With regular use, the Pulsetto Lite may help reduce tension, regulate the nervous system more efficiently, and create a more favorable environment for relaxation and deeper sleep. For someone dealing with chronic stress, mental overload, or difficulty winding down, even small shifts can add up. It shouldn't be treated as a cure, and the brand itself makes it clear that the device is meant for well-being, not for diagnosing or treating conditions. As a complementary tool, though, it can make those transition moments, closing out the workday, preparing for rest, slowing down the mind, feel smoother and more natural. When compared to traditional practices like meditation, breathing exercises, or light stretching, the difference becomes more practical. Those methods depend heavily on focus and emotional availability, and on bad days, they simply don't kick in. The Pulsetto Lite requires almost no mental effort, just a few minutes of staying still. For overwhelming days, that simplicity makes a real difference. There will always be people unimpressed. Some expect immediate, dramatic results. Others may not feel anything at all at first. That's valid. States like relaxation, calm, or mental clarity are subjective and hard to quantify. But perhaps that's the point. The effect is not loud or exaggerated. It's subtle, cumulative, and that subtlety fits well for those seeking continuity, emotional balance, and prevention rather than instant fixes. The real benefits of the Pulsetto Lite may not show up on charts or become obvious in just a few days. But with consistent use over several weeks, something shifts quietly. Less neck tension, a softer mental slowdown before bed, a sleep that feels deeper and more restorative, a sense of decompression after difficult days. It's subtle, but present. On an emotional level, there's something beautiful about creating this small ritual, turning off the external world for a few minutes and letting the body remember its natural rhythm. It could be just a device, but it can easily become a private moment of care, a gentle break from the constant acceleration of life. If what you're seeking is balance rather than miracles, and a tool rather than a promise, it makes sense to give something like the Pulsetto Lite a chance. If you want to know more about the product, the official link is in the description.